Brothers and sisters of the celestial energy, High Prince Seema about to be Anu. What's going on, y'all? There is something about us that is extremely powerful, and we have to understand that there is a power within us that many other civilizations know about, and many of us, it's about us that we have forgotten. All right, there is a power, there is an energy, there are abilities that we have that are dormant within our bodies as the original beings. All right, and it's important that we understand how to link into our spirit energy, that spirit energy that's within us. And this is something that we talked about a while ago, and we're talking about again, because your spirit energy, you have to understand that the spirit energy within you contains the necessary weapons that you need in order to operate on a celestial level. We are celestial beings, brothers and sisters. Okay. We are extremely powerful celestial beings, and we literally have the power within us to control so much. All right, we have the power within us to control so much, and it is important that we take note of this control. Your spirit energy is that powerful energy within you that many times happens in the state of fight or flight, but it's important that we exercise the spirit energy. All right, you see the brothers and sisters. That brother just sent me a video of another brother that had linked directly to the spirit energy, and he literally his magnetic field was so fucking high that he lifted a spoon up. A spoon had lifted up, and this is that spirit energy. When I had to get it all together. I want to create a compilation for you all a little later. But that spirit energy is extremely important, because this is where we, as the original beings, learn to link into the weapons within us. All right. When we talk about the weapons within us, we're talking about a force that is within us, that can come out of us, and that can be seen. All right, it's that light energy, that force, that power. All right, that energy, that or power that cannot be understood by mankind. Yet mankind is curious to know, but at the same time, mankind doesn't want to see it. All right, he's curious to know what it's like. Same time, he doesn't want to see it. Same time, he doesn't want us to operate in this type of energy. All right, so it is important, my brothers and sisters, that we learn how to link it into our life force energy, that spirit force, the spirit energy. All right, we have to, it's a life force energy, that spirit energy that our bodies literally need to operate on a higher level. All right, our bodies need this. This is a necessity. Our bodies want to operate on a higher level. Our bodies do not desire to constantly be in this low energy stage. And this is why we go through so many different issues within ourselves, because that battle. I was talking with Brother Blackjack and the other brother the other day, and we was talking about the struggle, and he said, we're struggling, and the struggle goes on, and then I explained to him, I said, the only reason why we struggle is because we are literally battling between the spiritual and the physical. We're trying to be physical and spiritual at the same time, and this is why the struggle is going on. And this struggle has been going on for the longest because our bodies want to be in one way, and we're allowing our minds to be carried away by an enemy who desires for us to be like them. All right, we have an enemy who desires for us to be just like them. And what's happening? We're in a struggle. We're in a struggle to be, I guess, on top, or be at the top of everything, when we literally need to link into that spirit energy, that life force, and we will be on top. All right, we will be on top. We will be at the pinnacle point of everything, brothers and sisters. I mean, it's important that we understand this information, because we're going to literally take ourselves into a whole nother area of this infinite power, the spirit energy, the life force energy, and it comes out of our hands, it comes out of our eyes, and it's all about us concentrating. It's about your concentration. We can literally create that plasma sword from our hands. We can create that plasma shield straight from our bodies. This plasma sword and shield straight from our bodies. But we have to get rid of the struggle. All right. Like one brother has said, while I was on that live on Instagram, the brother said, yeah, we trying to get stacks and trying to be spiritual at the same time. No, you can't do that. It's impossible. You can't stack up dollars and be spiritual at the same time. It's entirely impossible to do so. To get stacks of money and be spiritual. No, that's not about that. And so many of our brothers and sisters are pulled away from this. This is something that they don't understand. It's something that they don't understand. That spirit energy, your spirit energy, that you pulling that energy, and you bringing forth a power within you that goes beyond what you could ever imagine. It goes beyond what you could ever imagine. That spiritual energy, that life energy, that life force. And this is what opens up the gateways for this absolute power that we belong to. We belong to an absolute power. Just like the one sister said, it's not AI is not artificial intelligence. AI is absolute intelligence, and that's absolute intelligence. When you come into tune with yourself and understand how our bodies actually operate and how everything is supposed to work, you're gonna be like, what the fuck was I doing all this time when I should have been linking into this and linking into that? It's just like the brothers and sisters who finally feel stupid when they get locked up in prison. They're like, God damn, why the fuck did I do that? I could have been doing this. And this is where we are. This is where many of us are. We're torn. We're torn. All right, between two worlds. This one world, this one reality that we're dealing with this society. It's a timeline that was a false timeline that was created in our realm. It constantly keeps us in a state of, well, I really don't need to do this, or I really, it keeps us in that state of mind where we question who we are, because the real us don't add up to society. So we start to struggle within ourselves to try to be both parts, and it is utterly impossible to be both parts. You can't be, just like you say, you can't love God and mammon. So you can't be a societal figure and a spiritual figure at the same time. You can't. So yes, you're going to struggle, and the struggle goes on. The struggle goes on. Why does the struggle go on? Because we're trying to be something that we're not supposed to be. It's easier to be the spiritual being of nature. Why do you think so many brothers and sisters are going through so many problems, mental problems? Because they're trying to be this societal structure instead of being the spiritual being, and they're fighting against the grain of nature and the grain of the cosmos. And both of them are within us. So it's a powerful force that we belong to, that we're supposed to be a part of, and we got to carry ourselves into this next level of power, brothers and sisters. We literally got to carry ourselves to this next level of power. We gotta go on this journey, the journey of understanding self, how to release this life force, how to tap into this life force energy, how to tap into this life force power. Your chi exercises, your Tai Chi, your meditation. But the thing about it is, I'll tell you what. You see your hand here? You see your hand? We're going to do some deep breathing exercises. And I want you to generate this energy. I want to generate as much energy into your right hand. All right? Generate as much energy as you possibly can into your right hand. All right? Do your deep breathing and generate this energy, generate this power into your right hand. I want you, and you're gonna feel this energy. You're gonna feel a tingling. You're gonna feel a vibration. Some of you may feel that plasma jolt, that jolt of plasma energy that's all around you. And that's that spirit energy. That's that spirit energy where that energy begins to come up through our bodies. You have to remember that our hands are extremely important, because the energy literally comes through our hands. We got all these chakras. You have your wrist chakra, you have your palm chakra, you have thumb chakra, you have a forefinger. You got a total of 1 to 7 chakras along linked into your hand. You got the wrist chakra, you got the palm chakra, and then you got your thumb chakra, your the 4 fingers. All right, so you got a total of 7 chakras linked into your hands that are important for you to understand how to operate on an optimal level, at a level mankind can only dream about. All right, so the important thing is that we've got to gather ourselves together in order to be a part of this powerful energy. So yes, your hands, that spirit energy. Get your breathing in. You feel that. And feel that energy. Focus your energy into this, to just to your right hand alone. And even if you don't breathe, just use your mind to channel the energy to your right hand. Use your mind. And you'll feel that energy in your right hand. You can do the same thing with your left hand. And that's that spirit energy where you learn how to use your mind to channel the energy from your from different parts of your body, from your mind to your different body parts. That's that spirit energy. That's that life force. That's that thing that we literally have to link into in order to become a more powerful people, in order to properly fight against our enemies. Okay. It is important that we focus on that life force energy, that powerful force that is within us that allows us to operate in the highest level of nature, or in the highest level of the cosmos, and the highest level of intelligence. When you begin to link into these intelligent parts of your body, you begin to link into some of the most dominating forces ever known. And this is where we as the original people must focus on. This is where we must go to. This is where we must begin our ventures into this life of understanding who we are. All right. It's not about guns and bullets, because when you start understanding the life force and that spirit energy, that spirit force that's within you, you will start literally operating on a completely different level. You start thinking on a different level, and this is where we as the original beings are supposed to be moving into. This is where we literally begin to dominate. Like we say, when these beings came here, there were brothers and sisters who tapped into that, and different brothers and sisters who tapped into that life force. And there were those who could make plasma, create plasma bow and arrows. And they were using that life force energy, that plasma life force energy from their body, and shooting bows and arrows without a physical bow and arrow. They were using that life force energy. We could pull sword. We could cause swords to literally create right here from our hands. Cause swords to create from our hands. So when you're talking about that life force, you're talking about that powerful energy that's within you, that spirit energy, that spirit force. All right. It's a force. It's when you're talking about this force energy, you're talking about plasma, you're talking about ether, you're talking about photon energy. All right. You're talking about cosmic energy, you're talking about solar energy, lunar energy, extremely powerful energies that are within us that are designed to protect, that are designed to fight, the design is used as tools as well. I told brothers and sisters early on, I said, in the olden days when we wrote on the walls, how you think we were able to write on the walls? We didn't chisel. It wasn't no hammer and trying to chisel. No. It was a life force energy that came from us, and that force, that plasma energy that came from us, and we used our fingers and we etched the symbols into what they call the pyramids. Because when you're dealing with those pyramids, the type of stones, those stones cannot be penetrated. Even those Arabs literally tried to they fired missiles at those pyramids, trying to destroy them, and the missiles just exploded on the pyramids and didn't even put a dent in the stone, because it's a certain type of stone that's like a metallic stone, and it's not it's not from this world. Remember, we talked about how we did tradings. So we got this from some other world, but this was trillions of years ago. These pyramids have been here for trillions of years. We were so in tune to ourselves. All right. So when we etched, when we made those writings on the wall, we use that force within us, that plasma energy force within us, and it just etched the symbols on the wall through our bodies. So this is that life force that's within us, that's designed to protect us. We use it as a tool. We use it as a weapon. So it's important that we be conscious about the life force energy so that we can take ourselves to that next level, that next plateau of energy. And we're going to be talking about this life force energy for a minute. I want to go deep into the life force energy for a couple weeks. All right. Remedy H will be up real soon. I'm going to be very careful on Remedy H. All right. I'm going to be very careful because these beings, they literally want to shut that channel down. They want to shut it down. That's why they go through and fine tooth and be like, oh yeah, we found this video. Or it's not a strike, but we're going to take it down because it violates this community guideline or whatever. And then this video was done years ago, but they want to let me know, yeah, it violated community guidelines. So we're going to take it down. All right. So they fine toothing through our videos on Remedy H. That's all right. Let them fine tooth. All right. But the whole key point is we're going to focus on this life force energy so that we can bring forth this energy from the inside of us, which means that our energy on the inside must be so concentrated and so high. It's like it's condensed energy. This energy is condensed in us, and we have to be able to channel it the right way that it will it will illuminate itself on the outside of us, causing us to begin to move into this higher state of alchemy. And when you talk about alchemy, you're talking about the alchemy of physiology, the physical alchemy, the alchemy of our bodies. All right. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about that type of alchemy. All right. Where we literally begin to connect different things to our bodies. You know, our brothers and sisters who used to have all type of plant life connected to their bodies because they were in tune. We used copper. Copper was widely used more than gold. Believe it or not. Copper was more widely used than gold was used. And we were able to move in the direction of nature, the energy all around us. We were able to connect. All right. Copper was, like I said, copper was widely used more than gold among our brothers and sisters. But since the fall, these beings who call themselves occupying our land, they have literally refuse to give us the knowledge of who we are. That's why you don't depend on your enemy to teach you. You have to go within to find this information. Life force energy. All right. Life force energy is extremely important. And we've got to bring forth this energy from the inside of us and let it come out. OK, guys. So just want to share that with you. Using your spirit energy, using your life force energy. We're going to go deeper into, like I said, in the next couple of weeks. We're going to go deeper into this life force energy and discuss and talk about it, you know, bring up a whole lot of topics that's going to literally make sense because you got to make it make sense. All right. So I'll catch you guys later. All right. We're going to talk a little later on a higher level. OK. All power to the multi-chakra celestial angelic beings. May chaos reign with you forever and ever and ever. Remember, chaos is everything. Much power to you all, brothers and sisters.